Alright, as you can see, we got her all done. And this is what the face of one of these should look like. Now, we stingered them up. Now, his is not on the outside of the bottom like we do on like the 2000s and the radios you're used to seeing these done on. And he does not have like a matching speaker like a 2000 has to put his external power supply in. So he already has a couple Super Duty conversions. So for this Turbo DX conversion, we're going to take a Cobra 2000 speaker that he has laying around, and we're going to do up the normal Super Duty conversion on it for him. And that's how he's going to power his Stinger board. This radio doesn't have the Cobra plug on the back, so we added a DC plug to go in there for him to power his Stinger off of his external supply. Now, we've put a standby switch on here for him. This is so he can use his other amplifiers that are low drive and still not bang him with the Stinger. And we kind of made it a little easier for him too to know when it's on. If you watch the meters, when you turn the Stinger off, you see the illumination on the meters change. You know, we tried to keep it neat and classy and not an obnoxious color, but something that he can just reference. That little bit of amber glow tells him his Stinger's on. So here we go. Stinger is off right now. About a 2-watt dead key. And about 15. Now, earlier, well, here, let's get to what it's doing first. About 15, 17. So we're going to turn our Stinger on. Brings them up to 10. 50 and 55. Now, earlier when I did the first video, I kind of goofed myself up. This is not a dual final radio. This is more like your Cobra 2000 or Cobra 148 or DX959 Galaxy. They're single final radios. Those radios typically come up 55, 60, 65 watts, which is what this one should be doing with a single final. Now, with dual finals, you're going to get more out of it. We are in the middle of reconstruction on our Turbo 2517 because we drove it a little too hard, and now that dual final conversion is now under reconstruction. So, but you know, all the single final ones we're doing just fine on. We're not going to offer this one for a while till we play with it some more. But these are working out just fine. So this radio, no, is not going to ride with a 2990, but it ain't no punk either. I mean, you go from 15 to at least 50 at best on your PEP swing. That's 50 all day long. And another thing that's kind of nice to watch. The scope is staying clean. You don't see any ragged anything on the edge of the envelopes. You see a nice clear bright waveform in the carrier. That's what these should look like. When you fire these things up, guys, and you look at them on a scope and you see 2 or 3 carrier patterns on the same screen and it's one radio, well, there's a problem there. So this is it. Mr. Ice Waters is done. I think he's a little addicted to this conversion, and we're going to keep feeding his addiction. So dig. All right, Ice Water is all ready to go. I'm sure you know that by now. We don't talk to you on the phone. So anyway, yeah, it's done. And we'll show you the next one as it comes up. Thanks, guys.